Hey YouTube, it's Glover here. Last day of World Flight 2017, the 11th of November, Remembrance Day, lest we forget. We're going to be flying this 737 from Adelaide here in South Australia over to Melbourne, where I live. Flight number call sign is Velocity 212. Just been having a look at the arrivals and departures coming out. I think this guy's arriving, although I'm not sure. I could be leaving. Not sure why it's floating above the ground like that. Suspect it might be pulling a PNDG for some reason. No, he's inbound. Cool. Not sure what the cargo jets are doing coming into the passenger area. But then again, Adelaide doesn't really have space for 747 cargo jets, so park where you can, I suppose. Let's jump on board. I want to be out early because I've got an idea about the last leg, about what I want to do. Anyhow, here we are on board our 737-800. Gonna come up and plug these in. And the first thing I want to do is put in our weights and such, payload and fuel. Alrighty, so we have a zero fuel weight today of 57.48. And the fuel is 9,706. That puts some in the center tank. We have a 45-minute holding and alternate of Nara. Don't know why I picked that, should have gone Avalon. That's alright, we have plenty more fuel. Fixed reserve is 30 minutes, and I've chucked in an extra 10 minutes of fuel just in case. Taxi, we've got 30 minutes there, even though we're about 18 feet from the runway, and yeah, it should be fine. Doors are open. Let's go ahead to FMS and get ourselves our position in it. GPS is set. And we're going Y, PAD, to YML, 01, grab the code route, let's double check it, Adelaide, Tail and Bend, RV to Melbourne, activate. Call sign Velocity 212, in it, as we said, 57.3, the reserves, I'll just calculate that. Minimum reserve with the alternate is 2.4 plus the fixed, which is 1.1, actually 3.5. Cost index is 20. And let's see what we filed again, 350. Cruise wind. The one at Danks is 182 at 14. Transition 10,000 feet. D rate today will be 58. Takeoff flat 5. Map trim is 24. Plug in the descent forecast now, since we can do it. Going to pop in the 270, the 200 and 130. Those numbers are 209.11, 221.13. And 233 at 14. Anti-ice not required. And let's see ISA on the ground. +8. So I can grab the QNH in there as well. QNH 1023. That's set. Cool, let's have a listen to the ATIS. Adelaide ATIS 134.5.
Three 10 degrees 7 knots. Have OK. Temperature 29. QNH 1019. On first contact with Adelaide ground or approach, notify receipt of Bravo. Adelaide terminal information Bravo. Runway 23 and runway 30 for arrivals and departures. Wind 310 degrees 7 knots. Have OK. Temperature 29. QNH 1019. On first contact with Adelaide ground or approach, notify receipt of Bravo. Adelaide terminal information Bravo. Runway 23 and runway 30 for arrivals and departures. Wind 310 degrees 7 knots. Have OK. Temperature 29. QNH 1019. On first contact with Adelaide ground or approach, notify receipt of Bravo. Adelaide terminal information Bravo. Runway
Information Bravo. Runway 23 and 30. QNH 1019, which I've set. Wind 310 at 7. Temperature 29 Celsius. Nice and toasty, but it's pretty warm in Melbourne as well. Still on the APU. APU forward pump. There she goes. All pressure light set. Going to go ahead and talk to delivery 126.1. Adelaide delivery velocity 212, requesting clearance to Melbourne.
Noble 01, Adelaide clearance delivery, good afternoon, Greenwich.
Bringing you 555, Noble 001.
Noble 001, thanks, you're cleared to Essendon via Bendo, flight plan route. Maintain 5000, runway 23, Bendo 2, departure score 1032, departure frequency 118.2.
Bendo 2 departure, runway 23, climb maintain 5000, score gain 1032, and departure frequency is 118.2, Noble 001.
Noble 1, thanks for contact ground 121.7 for push, good day.
Roger that, we'll contact ground for push, Noble 01, thank you very much.
Delivery velocity 212, requesting clearance to Melbourne.
Velocity 212, good afternoon. Adelaide clearance delivery, you're cleared to Melbourne via Bendo flight plan route. Adelaide 3, departure runway 30, squawk 1024, departure frequency 118.2.
Go to Melbourne via Bendo, Bendo departure. Score code 1024 and departure is 118.3. Velocity 210.
Velocity 212, just confirming Adelaide 3, departure runway 30 and departure frequency 118.2.
Adelaide 3, departure, runway 30 and 118.2 for the departures, velocity 210.
Velocity 212, thanks for contact ground 121.7 for push, good day.
Velocity 210. That's runway 30 with the Adelaide 3, it's the only option there. It's quite a short runway. Made to derate a little less than we are. Let's check on the ISA deviation on the top climb as well. +6. That's set. Okay, about Adelaide departure. Okay, so we're currently sitting near Tango 1. I'll probably head us up all the way up to Tango 4 to enter on Kilo, Alpha 6 and around. Runway 30, so nearly across the runway at Delta 1, Delta 2. Runway is 1,252 metres long, which means that we are on flat 10 for departure, instead of 5. Runway wind is 3107. Please show a bit of headwind. So for 0 and selected temperature goes down now to 42. So T is 26 showing. So I can actually probably bump that a little more. Just a really short runway. Might you take out the rate? Selected temperature is as it is, and 99.7 on the N1. I'm happy with that. Okay, the V1 speed 134, 138 the rotation, 148 on the V2, 148 set. It's 5,000 on the climb. 5 or 6? Set. Yeah, it's a runway 30, gradient 2.7 and 3.3, and then 33%. Take 5,000 because that's default. Score code is 1024. And that's set. Run some checks here. Good with that. Just going to chat to the passengers for a second. Checking those doors.
Adelaide deliver velocity 218, request radio check. Velocity 218.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Captain speaking from the flight deck. Welcome aboard. My name is Trent. Joining me on the flight deck is YouTube. We'll be taking me over to Melbourne today as Virgin Australia Flight 212 to Melbourne. Departure time is about 10 minutes away, so we should be pushing back shortly, getting underway. Flight time today is about 1 hour and 15 to 20 minutes. Cabin crew is going to be coming through the aircraft just to ensure that everything is set for our departure. They do have some safety messages to brief you on, so you can pay them your full attention when the time comes. That's it, thanks for flying with us. Hope you have an enjoyable flight down to Melbourne, and we'll be on the way shortly. Just taking a look at Melbourne at the moment. Temperature's quite warm down there just as it is here, so fairly similar weather across both cities. At the moment we'll be getting busy up the front here, getting ourselves ready for the on-time departure, so please sit back, relax and enjoy the flight. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for departure. And we're off to ground on 121.7. Set. Care on APU.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
At the ground, we're also ready. We'll just get our clearance first.
Locking gear.
Our director is on.
Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brakes.
Hello ground, velocity 212, information Bravo is ready for push and start. We're on the far north end.
Velocity 212, push approved.
Push approved, velocity 212. And the ground, push is approved, parking brake is released.
And we've crossed 30, you want back to the right.
Clear. Start that wheel.
American 1123, taxi Alpha 5, Alpha 6, and
Good
kilo
start.
to the bay.
Packs are off.
Alpha 5, Alpha 6 to the ramp. Well, 23, have a good one. Get back in the bay.
Cabin crew, arm doors, cross check.
Hello ground, quick flight level with you for 97.
And we'll start number 2.
Last station calling, call sign only. Coastline 811. Coastline 811, taxi Golf 1, Alpha 3, Alpha 4, Alpha 5, Alpha 6, and Weymouth to the bay. Okay, taxi right Golf from the Alphas, that's the main terminal, quick flight 11.
Start the cutout. I'll save my hole there. Amen. Starting the other one.
Ground.
Set.
Last station calling, say again.
Ground, EM 890, requesting radio check.
Mall station requesting radio check, priority 5x5. Just say call sign in, please.
Okay, good start on both engines.
Ground, EM 890, requesting our preference to Vomera Airport as filed.
Mall station calling confirm ANA 390.
Flight controls checked. Okay, flaps set. Flaps set for 10 for takeoff. Clock's in. And the stabilizer trim needs to be 4.9. 4.9 is set. Light in, we'll take a U-turn here.
All stations, Adelaide ground is back.
So we have some issues getting moving. What's going on here?
Ground, g'day, velocity 9104, we're off 30 for the day.
We'll see 9104, you can taxi via Golf 1, Alpha 3, Alpha 4, Alpha 5, Alpha 6, and Kilo.
Copy via Golf, Alpha and Kilo 9104.
Says that we're moving. Okay, then there's some bizarre stuff happening here. $100 knots.
V1.
E1, rotate.
V1. Rotate. V2.
Flap 5. See if we can overspeed the flaps.
Adelaide ground, C218, request push and start. With Bravo.
Yep, overspeed.
Velocity calling for push and start, say call sign only.
Velocity 218.
Velocity 218, push approved.
Go to reverse.
Push approved, velocity 218.
And just saw 775, confirm you're ready for taxi.
And negative,
Just saw 775 taxi, Tango 2, Bravo 1, Bravo 200.
Well, clearly not going anywhere like that.
Just saw 775 for about.
And we can't even taxi back into the gate. Let's see if we can go to slew mode and move. Apparently not. Can't move in slew mode either. Alright. Disconnected. Out of slew. See if we can go up. Nope. This is hilarious. Okay, we're going up at 60,000 feet per minute. We're currently at 0 feet. In a minute we'll be at 0 feet. Alrighty then, so it's time to do some troubleshooting.